If you sell lead generation services or any marketing service really that could be productized, you're going to love this, particularly if you don't like doing sales calls. I know personally, I do not like doing sales calls at all. I like to sell things e-commerce style, which is why when I ran across this ad for the first time a few years ago, I reverse engineered it and implemented this style for myself. And then I just ran across it again, maybe an hour or so ago. And A, I was surprised that the ad was still running, but B, I decided to make this video and share it with you guys here. So check out this ad. This ad is fundamentally selling tree service leads to tree service contractors or home service contractors, right? We can see it right here, calling out their particular customer, tree service owners, looking for tree removal and tree trimming work. Spring is here, and we got a ton of customers for you. Get 20 to 50 estimate requests this week. Click to learn more. Down here, we can see 393 others aside from myself, and a friend of mine liked it, and it's got 94 comments, 25 shares. So pretty good social engagement. And like I said, it's been running for a few years, probably at least 2 years, if not 3 or 4 years. So this ad has done quite well. And aside from assuming that it does quite well for them, I know personally that this style does quite well for myself, or at least what you're about to see here, because the magic really happens on the landing page. So when you click to learn more, let me pull it up for you guys here, but real quick, if you like learning from real world funnels and reverse engineering them like I do, you're going to want to sign up to my WeStudyFunnels.com newsletter. It's a daily newsletter where every day I send out a breakdown of a live funnel that's either running quite successful or doing something pretty interesting along with what we can learn from and take away from it to apply to our own marketing. So I'll put a link below to WeStudyFunnels.com in the comments. Head on over there and get signed up. Now let's keep moving here with the landing page. This is the landing page that the ad would take you to. And we can see right here, this section starts addressing any of the primary concerns, questions, or objections that somebody interested in leads, whether that's tree service leads or insurance leads, would have. How many am I going to get? What's the contract? Can I cancel? Are they exclusive? How much money do I have to pay up front, right? So they address all of those common objections or concerns right here. They put a phone number on here. Some people probably do call the phone number. It really just adds a little element of social proof, or not social proof, but trust, right? They have a phone number. They know they can call someone. You get your social proof there. Then they explain how the program works. It's real simple. And finally, down here, when you click the join the program now, I guess you don't have to scroll all the way down to click that. Could have clicked it anywhere else on the page, but when you decide you want to join the program now, it takes you to this page where you create your account. Okay, and you fill out some information. And finally, down here, you enter your billing information with a credit card number. So they're not funneling their traffic and potential customers to schedule a sales call where they have to chase them down and go through all the nuances of getting someone signed up. They're just getting the users to input their credit card right here and ultimately become a customer from their landing page and from their ad without having the back and forth communication and all of the, hey, when can we schedule a sales call? Can we do a follow-up? Okay, I'm going to sign up, but follow me up next week. Follow up with me next week to get a credit card. If you've ever sold marketing services, you know what it's like. Here, they're getting the actual customers signed up right on this page. And by having them select how many leads they can handle per week, fundamentally, they are building in a budget expectation for their customers. 30 leads per week at $90 a lead. Okay, small package is going to cost me $2,700 per week, right? Can I handle that? And then down here, they're saying no payment required until you get your first 10 leads. So they're billing in arrears. Fundamentally, And this just at least lets the customer know that there is no upfront payment. They will not pay anything until they get something. I do think this could be articulated a little bit better and also possibly displayed up here. It's kind of out of sight, out of mind. And I think that the wordage could be different, right? No payment required until you get your first 10 leads. Something better than that might be you don't pay anything until you've gotten 10 leads. I think that might be better, but maybe this is sufficient for them. Then they put a registration deadline, probably a faux deadline. I really don't think these deadlines make a difference. I don't use them. So yeah, you are taking out the whole sales process here and just getting somebody to sign up. Now, that is all good because it doesn't require you or a person in the middle to facilitate the sale and make the sale, but there are some downsides. And number one, that is the cost of getting a sign up can be incredibly high. And I'm talking on the low side, several $100s, on the high side, a couple $1,000s to get somebody to come through here and put in their credit card information and really initiate their sign up or register for services with a payment method on file, right? So you're going to be running ads, spending a lot of money to get people in here, number one. But my counterpoint to that is, well, you don't have all of the time and effort of doing outbound sales operations or sales calls and follow-ups and all of that. That's all incredibly expensive if you're having somebody doing it, particularly if you're having somebody doing the outbounding. And the sales calls are not effortless and they're kind of like just tedious and give me a headache, at least personally. That's my experience. I don't really like doing them. It's just frustrating and annoying. It's kind of like, hey, here's all of our information. Do you want it or not? I don't really want to play this whole song and dance with you. I don't want to follow up with you. You eliminate all that. So I think it's really worth it, but you can go through periods where you spend $10,000 and get none. And then, you'll spend a little bit more and get 3, right? And all kind of evens itself out, but you're getting people directly signed up. The other nuance to it is that you're not pre-qualifying the customer. So yes, there's a little bit of pre-qualifying here in the form, in the sense of assessing how many of them, they can expect and what their budget should be. But with lead generation, if you've ever sold it, you know this, there is a big difference in perspective from what the lead buyers consider a good lead, what most of them will consider a good lead, and what you as the lead generator, having a comprehensive view of lead generation, will consider a good lead, right? So to give it some context, these small home service business owners think that a good lead is somebody that's like, I'm not getting any other bids, just name your price and I'm ready to sign up with you today. That's a good lead. But in reality, that's damn near zero leads. Those are going to be the leads that come through on a referral basis, or maybe know somebody or saw another project that you did from a neighbor, right? And they come directly to the contractor. They're not coming through direct response marketing channels like that. The customers or leads that are going to come through a service like this, or any lead gen service that's using ads, are going to be customers that are like, you know what, I'm not really ready to do anything right now. I'm just kicking tires, just getting quotes. Maybe next month I'll do something. Maybe next year I'll do something, right? And for the lead buyers to fundamentally be successful with that, they need to have A, realistic expectations, but B, a follow-up process in place, because the sales cycle can be incredibly long. On that note, guys, what's your take on this method of selling leads without sales calls? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful or insightful, you know the drill. Smash that like button to help me out in the YouTube algorithm. I'm calling it a wrap and signing off on that note.